Hi, this is Scott Coughlin with EM4Fish, and this is EM4Minutes, very brief conversations with EM innovators who are working to improve data streams and evolve fisheries management. I'm joined today by Chelsae Radell, Assistant Director of the Alaska Groundfish Data Bank. Thank you for joining me, Chelsae. It's good to see you. And why don't you start out by telling our listeners very briefly what the Alaska Groundfish Data Bank is?
So, Alaska Groundfish Data Bank is a member organization that represents trawl catcher vessels and processors, mainly based in Kodiak, Alaska. And we also are the intercooperative manager for and the cooperative manager for the 5 shoreside rockfish program cooperatives.
Right. And we're putting up an article by you, Chelsae, in just a few days here on July 1st. It's about this Central Gulf of Alaska rockfish EM program. So talk a little bit more about your fleet, the species that they target, and the ones they seek to avoid.
Yep. So our fishery is our primary fishery is pollock, and so we have been a big part of the pollock trawl EM program, which is for pelagic trawl gear. And then our vessels in that are mainly based out of Kodiak Rockfish Program is also very important to them. And so it's a really important part of their business plan, and they target Pacific Ocean perch, northern rockfish, dusky rockfish, sablefish and cod with both pelagic and non-pelagic gear. And so
Right.
with this
Okay.
program, we're really trying to build, they already have EM systems. 23 of our 26 boats that usually fish rockfish already have EM systems. So we're trying to build a complementary program that also allows them to use EM for non-pelagic gear as well. And so we're also really about improving the data streams for halibut PSC accounting with electronic monitoring, and then also trying to improve our Chinook accounting as well.
Right. An awful lot of people are interested in those two species across Alaska and elsewhere, obviously. Yeah. So what is the overall, if you had to capture, what's the overall aim of this EM program, its purpose and so on? What would you say about that?
Yeah, so our real goal is this is a really fast-paced, high volume fishery that is really kind of sporadic. And so it's really hard. We have a 100% monitoring requirement, and it's really hard to cost effectively monitor that and have observers available to monitor. So we're really trying to find a cost-effective way to get the data that we need for fisheries management and to improve our data collection, both for halibut and Chinook. And so really being able to meet both of those goals. And we have, in building the Pollock EM program, we have a really strong relationship with all of the service providers and stakeholders and the agency, both from the Alaska region and the Observer program. So really, you know, collaborating to meet this goal of, cost effective monitoring that also gives us all of the data that we need to manage our fisheries, do stock assessments, and all of that.
It's great. Well, and full catch accountability that leads to so many great downstream results for
Yes,
everybody, right? Yeah,
exactly. We are definitely advocates for that.
absolutely. Well, cool. Thank you very much for spending some time with me today. I appreciate it. And like I said, we'll put your article up in just a few days and say hello to everybody over at the data bank.
Will do. Thank
All
you.
right. Yeah, we'll see you.